Hello, everybody. My name is Brandon, and this is the BBL After Trivia podcast, and I'm here remotely with my lovely co-host, Miss Bree.
Hello, people.
Bree is remotely because, one, she just got back into town from a family visit, so good for her for taking the time to see her family, because I need to as well. But the other reason is because both of us aren't feeling too well, and me especially most unwell, and I don't want her to catch what I have. So,
Which is much appreciated.
yes. So to make sure that only one of us dies and keeps the legacy of BBL alive. We know
Dying is not allowed.
no, it is not allowed, but we had to take precautions. So, but Bree, what does BBL stand for this episode?
Well, hopefully it stands for We'll Be Better Later.
Be better later. Oh yes, no, I totally agree. Oh my goodness, no, like this started kicking in Thursday is whenever I started noticing it for Pablo, because he has the same thing. Kicked in Wednesday. So yeah,
Fun.
it's so much fun. So yeah, so that means I technically can't be back at work for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get checked out tomorrow, and we'll see.
Yeah, no, that'll be good.
Yeah. So, but other than that, Bree, you've had a lot of ventures going on. You went over to Canada.
Well, not totally. I think
No,
maybe on the boat we did, but that's it. I said hi to Canada. I could see it across the river
and that
quite a
counts.
bit.
That counts.
I went to Canada. I stayed in the U.S., but I went to Canada. Okay.
So, but still, that like you were just telling me about that trip. So go ahead and tell us a little bit more about that trip.
Yeah. So my one of my best friends and I went to Niagra Falls. It was kind of like our 30th birthday trip present to ourselves, since we both turned 30 this year. And then, so we stayed not far away from the like state park. It was like 2 blocks or something. So we'd walk over there, and we walked so much. So we flew up there Thursday, actually had a good flight situation. Nothing was really delayed. I think maybe one was like 30 minutes, but we still ended up landing early.
Okay.
Which was nice. Then, so that was good. Then we landed on Thursday, kind of walked around since we got there a little late, got some food, rested up. Friday morning, we walked around the state park. It's the oldest state park in the country.
Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. No, I did know that. Wow. For some odd reason, I thought it might have been something different, but that also makes so much sense.
Yeah, I was like, I think the first national park might have been Yellowstone. Don't quote me on that, but
well, I would live Google this, but we're having to use my phone to be able to get you in on this podcast.
So yeah, no, that makes sense. But anyway, so yeah, it's not as like intense trails as I was kind of originally thinking it was going to be.
Okay.
They do have some of those like further down the river, but there was, so it's like some nice paved areas. There's trees. We saw so many geese, like Canadian geese. They're so big, so big.
Really?
I think we
Bigger?
have some here.
But are they bigger than the ones here in Lubbock?
No, I think they're probably about the same size. I've never been as close to them here as I was there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Sense.
But my friends will joke that like a Canadian goose or whatever like pooped on their car because they're giant turds.
Oh my gosh, yes. No, they are gigantic, and oh my god, when they make a mess, they will make a mess. And they're so vicious. So vicious.
Yeah, my friend and I were kind of like, okay, just keep walking. Don't make eye contact.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it was good. So we walked around the national park, and then, or not the state park. And then after we went back to the hotel, kind of chilled for a little bit. Then we had a tour. where we actually went on the like Maid of the Mist boat. So both the U.S. and Canada sides have them, but they take off a little bit farther down from the 3 different waterfalls that make up the Niagara Falls.
Okay.
And so you go past and you kind of go into the horseshoe. So there's the American Falls, the Bridal Veil. So both of those are kind of straight and they're on the American side. And then you have the Horseshoe Falls. And so it's a giant horseshoe. And all of the water is just like cascading down. It actually hits quite a bit. So there's like a plume of mist. I've got some pictures that I haven't been able to show you yet.
Yeah, you'll have to send them to me so that way I can like also like show them on the podcast.
For sure. But they were like, it does this like plume of mist in the middle of it. They give you ponchos and everything because like you're gonna get pretty wet.
Yeah, no, I've seen different movies because I think Bruce Almighty 1 with oh my God, what's his name? Jim Carrey. Yeah, because he is a reporter, and one of the scenes is there at Niagara Falls, and so yeah.
Our tour guide actually brought that up.
Oh, really?
Because he was like talking about different movies and stuff that had filmed there, and he was like, "Yeah, so I have a problem with that movie," because he's like, "Yeah, if you look behind me, this is the falls or whatever," but he's obviously on the Canada side because of the vantage point. And he's not actually in the U.S. But yeah, so fun fact there.
That is a fun fact. Okay.
Yeah. But so yeah, you go and you kind of go into the like Horseshoe Falls area and they spin the boat around and then you come back. So it's like a 15-20 minute situation, but it's still pretty cool. I would definitely recommend going in the off season, kind of like we did, because our tour guide was like, yeah, people will stand and you can see there's like spots in the grass where they had rails up like hours in line for like a 15 or 20 minute ride on the boat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, definitely recommend going not in peak summer.
Okay, I was about to ask, like, when is their like peak season, like their busy season? But that makes sense because who in the world wants to go up to Niagara Falls in winter?
Oh yeah, no, I think that would actually be really cool because they were talking about the fact that like there's ice and stuff and like it's coming over the falls and things like that. I don't think that they're doing like the boat rides during that.
No, that sounds like it would be too dangerous.
But seeing it would be cool.
Oh yeah, seeing it from the rails.
Oh yeah. So we did that. That was the first stop on the tour, and then we kind of went down the river a bit. And there's this place called the Whirlpool, and it's a spot where the river has to make like a 90-degree turn because of the geography. And it actually, the water can't do that very well with that much of it. And so it goes in kind of a whirlpool and you can see it moving and it's actually counterclockwise where you would expect it to be clockwise. So yeah, we parked the bus and then walked down and he gave us a little bit of a spiel about that.
That's actually kind of cool because that also kind of so to make it Pokemon related. So in Pokemon Snap, the original back in like early 2000s on the Nintendo 64, there's actually one area where there is a river and there is like a 90-degree like turn.
Oh.
Yeah, and there is a whirlpool too, like there too, and it was just like this kind of weird placement, but that's kind of cool. But that makes so much sense. I never knew that. I didn't realize that would be like a cause because there's many causes for whirlpools, but I didn't realize that could be a cause for one. That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was really cool. I've got some pictures and videos of that too. And then let's see. Yeah, we made some more stops kind of along the banks of the river, and he showed us like where the more like trails are. And then we went back to the state park, did a lap around there in the bus, and then we parked and he took us to a couple different spots to get like vantage points of the falls because they light them up. It was so the tour was called the Illumination Tour.
Okay.
And they light up the falls with LED lights every night. So they'll just like shine different color lights on there. They'll change. If it's like a special occasion or something,
Right.
they'll do specific colors. So like St. Patrick's Day, they'll do green.
Valentine's, they'll
Breast
probably do
cancer
like,
awareness, pink. Yeah.
okay, okay. That's
Um,
cool.
yeah. So yeah, it was really neat. I had over 20,000 steps that day.
Yes. No, I think you showed me a snap of your
Oh
Fitbit that
yeah.
day. Yeah. Yeah. No, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah. I think we did 20,000 that day. I had 14 the next day and like 14 the third day. It was like, I don't know how to rest on vacation.
No, no. But that like that's also kind of the point of a vacation. You're to have fun.
Yeah. So whatever you find fun, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, and everybody's definition of fun is different whenever they're on vacation. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I killed my friend, but she rebounded, so we were good.
oh, good, good.
I was like,
Glad.
I'm sorry, we're walking a lot.
Happy 30.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we did on Friday. Saturday, we drove around that area and did some wine tastings.
Did you buy more bottles of wine?
I actually did not buy any.
What?
I know. I definitely took pictures of website links and things like that so that I had future reference because I had some that were really good.
Uh,
But I did not buy any more bottles of wine, so I
oh,
counted that as a win.
oh, good for you. Good for you. No, I mean, hey, a win is a win. A win is a win.
Yeah.
So, but all right, all right. So, what else did y'all do on this trip? Because I know this most recent trip that you just got back from was just specifically family, and it was mainly
Mm-hmm.
to surprise someone, your grandma, or grandpa.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so was that it for the Niagara trip?
No. So it was a busy trip, but
I
we
know.
also went to Old Fort Niagara.
Yes, yes, you did show me
Yeah.
these pictures. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So all of the buildings there are original construction. So the first one is called like the French Castle. It was actually a fort built by the French
Uh huh.
to control the waterway.
Oh
Because
yeah.
as trade and everything was starting,
Uh huh.
you needed to be able to navigate into the Americas. And so that was a very powerful placement. So,
Yes and no.
um,
Well, I guess I don't know where that fort is like actually located, but like if it's where I'm thinking it is, it's kind of stopped by a waterfall.
okay, so it's further down. So that's a good point. It's further down from the waterfall. It is right at the opening of Lake Ontario. So
Ah,
the Niagara River goes between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Um, then this fort is right at the location where the river runs into Ontario. And because of the current and the rapids and the waterfall, they knew, like, eventually people like figured out that stuff was there, right?
uh-huh.
And so whenever something is like that, they had a system of what they called portages or portages. I don't know
Okay.
exactly how people would say it, but it's basically like a bypass to be able to get around those kind of obstacles. So they would make sure that they had certain types of boats that were easily portable. So maybe they had to pull them up and on the shore and maybe carry them was an option. Or you had, I guess, people who just kind of like made that their trading location and then traveled on wagons to like the next available spot. But like this was the first one geographically that you would kind of run into if you're
Okay.
trying to get through the Great Lakes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
So yeah, so you control that spot, you control the portages, you control trade, and you can make money, hold power, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely a powerful spot. So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes
Um,
sense. Makes sense.
yeah, so it was a strategic location for that. It was There was events there during the French and Indian War, during the War of 1812. Not as much during like the Revolutionary War. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that part of history, because a lot of times we're talking like Revolutionary War, or like Texas history, and so
True.
that's just what we've been exposed to because of where we are.
True. We don't really get the point of view of the other side because of how washed out history can be when it comes to education. So,
Mhm.
because we want to
Um,
always look like the good guys, right?
yeah.
And that goes to like no matter where you live.
Uh-huh.
It's not just us. It's every country will wash it
Hmm.
out to where they're the good guys. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But
And then
mm-hmm.
that afternoon, we went on like a trip down part of the Erie Canal and got some history and some information about that. It's actually almost 500 years old. No, not 550, 100, something like that.
What?
They're coming up on a big anniversary for it.
Wouldn't it be 500?
Not the Erie Canal, because the fort that I was just talking about was 300.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
that predates this. So
No, I think it might be. Ooh, oh man.
I think it's not muted you. Hold on.
Why are
I
you
can
muting me?
Google.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could Google too. Just I'd be taking you away from the microphone.
Yeah, but I can do that um, without being taken away from the microphone. So let
Right.
me.
Well, while you're doing the live Google, ladies and
Bicentennial.
bicentennial, so 200.
200. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
So,
definitely makes more sense. So yeah, that was kind of fun and cool and like chill to do.
uh-huh.
And then we came back and we relaxed a little bit and flew back on Monday, which was a long day, but mostly uneventful flight wise.
Which that's good because there was that one time from Colorado to Denver where it took you almost 2 days just to get back.
Definitely felt like that.
Oh my
It's supposed to be
gosh.
7 hours and turned into like 12.
And you were tired that day.
Man, I was tired. I was stressed. It was all sorts of feelings.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to sweat again. So, but no, that I'm glad that you had a good Niagara trip. I'm glad that you were able to get like some time with family and see them. Like I said, I need to do the same. Unfortunately, my little sister's in Colorado, and my parents are. They're actually not too far from us. I'm just lazy. So
I was like that. I was like, you can't use that as an excuse. Because
what?
your parents aren't here.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just lazy. No, like I do text them every once in a while. It's just been a while, like a long
Yeah.
while. Because
So,
there's not much that's going on that like I need them to know about.
yeah.
So like if there's stuff going on, like if I go on a random trip for some reason, like I had to like 2 weeks ago. No, was it 2 weeks ago? It was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. That work trip to Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like I told them like, hey, I'm gonna be heading to Dallas. If I die on the road, like that's why you don't hear from me again.
Right.
Even though like the time before that, it's been at least 3 weeks since I last texted them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like
Come on, dude.
I know, but I can go weeks without texting my parents and like they'll know that I'm still alive and like nothing's going on. But then like I do remember is like, oh, hey, I need to check up on them and like just give my mom and dad a random text and be like, oh my God, you're alive. It's like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I share my location with my parents just for like whenever I do travel.
Uh-huh.
And so they know I'm alive most of the time.
Right. No, I think they're aware that if like something big is going to happen, that I'm going to call them and let them know, especially like this one time where I was in like an accident on the North Loop heading over to their house that
Oh
I kind
no.
of did a 180 on the loop. And
Jeez.
yeah, well, and I kind of like crashed into a semi truck because like traffic had immediately stopped and I was coming over like a small hill that was over there. And so I didn't see it in time. So I had to slam on my brakes and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, totaled the car, but like I'm good. I just walked out
That,
with like a giant bruise on my left side.
ouch.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
glad you made it.
yeah, well, if it had been like an inch or two like closer to me, I would have lost my arm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like it was that bad. So thankfully, I did walk out. I don't have pictures, and I'm not going to share pictures of that. But yeah, because that was actually on my way to get ready for my granddad's funeral. Because that was, oh God, that was like 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but either way, well, we got to move on because, like I said, want to keep this short while we still have you on the podcast, Bree. We're going to move on to our challenge section where I've been working on Pokemon Y and you have been working on a draft for a fantasy football league. You've got 3 going on. How are those going?
um, Meh, not great, but let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to send pictures because I don't want to forget.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so those should be at least some of them on your way. Are on the way to you. Let's see. My draft, or not my draft, but my record in my current work league.
You might need to wait to send these pictures because they're coming in while you're talking.
Well, you should have had me on. Should have had it on silent, bro.
I might be. No, that's not going to work. Well, maybe. Hold on. Hopefully, this doesn't hang up on you.
Okay, so my
Okay.
current work league, I am 2-1. I'm gonna
Okay.
lose this week though, so I'm gonna be 2-2.
Boo.
Yeah. Let's see. My league with some friends, I'm 0-3 and probably gonna be 0-4 after this. Oh no, I might actually win this one, so I might be 1-3.
Oh, okay.
Playing my brother, and somehow I think I'm gonna win. But he has 2 players left to play, and I have 5. Wow, I have a lot of people playing tonight and tomorrow. Let's see. And then my third league, it's in a different app. I'm actually doing this week. My team's not doing super great. I have a couple players that went off and did well, but I'm winning now, but I'm probably gonna lose. And my current record there is 2-1. So I'll probably be 2-2 after this.
So, not doing too well like you were hoping, but still not too bad.
2 of them are marginally acceptable. The third, which is the one that I haven't won anything yet.
The friends one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's not my favorite. It's unacceptable. I am winless. I am the Dolphins.
It's because you were playing this with friends who do know what to look for. That's why.
Hey, wait a minute.
No, like if I was part of that, I wouldn't fucking know what to do.
Oh, okay. You mean I
Yeah.
have competition? I thought you
Yeah.
were saying that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm like, I mean,
No,
yes,
you do
but
know what you're
no.
doing. I don't. I don't. And I now have something to bleep. Oh my goodness. So, but no, yeah, like I wouldn't be able to like I would probably be the one giving you wins if I were part of that.
I would appreciate it at this point because, dang, I'm doing bad.
So, well, I mean, hopefully the rest of the season pans out well for you because that's what? How much longer? Like 4 weeks?
8
Oh, is it
weeks?
8?
Yeah,
I know we talked about it last time. I just
No,
don't
wait.
remember.
I think regular season is probably 8 more weeks, and then if I make playoffs, should be 2. I don't remember how many weeks there are in the NFL schedule.
Gotcha.
Because it's changed. I don't know if it changed this year. 17 regular scheduled games or regular season games. So yeah, this is week 4. There will be
So there's 13 games left.
Yeah, but we'll probably have 2 or 3 weeks of playoffs. So yeah, about 10 more
Okay.
games, weekends after this.
That's still not bad. That's still not bad.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all we need. All we just need is a chance.
Just a sliver of hope.
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Which,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of nothing, is how things are going on my Pokemon Y journey because I have made the fatal error of trying to shiny hunt a Pokemon that I have
Uh-oh.
no increased odds of finding.
Mm,
So I don't know how that's going to go, but I would like to at least have one shiny Pokemon before I complete the game. But so far, I only have two badges. I have two badges. So
okay. Out of six,
no,
four,
8.
8.
Yeah.
Dang it. I was trying.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, it's 2 out of 8, so I'm a fourth of the way there, badge wise. So, but I'd say like maybe a tenth of the way. No, not a tenth. Like maybe a fifth of the way because there's like 10 different like main things to do. So a fifth of the way
Mm-hmm.
of the whole story.
Gotcha.
So, but with the sick time that I have, I'll definitely be playing more Pokemon. So I'll probably have that shiny before the next episode that we do. Which, is there anything else that we want to like add to the challenge section? Because I know that was really short, but there's really nothing going on for either of us.
No, I'm good. I
No,
could do an injury report.
a what?
I could do an injury report.
An injury report?
Yeah. So when players are out, or they get hurt,
Is
they're
this
on
the
the
guy
injury
that got
report.
hit really hard and dislocated his shoulder or something?
No, I was just watching that game. So last week, CD Lamb got hurt and he's out for a few games, and he's on 2 of my teams.
Oh,
Let's see. That team. So my friends league doesn't actually have anybody injured because the quarterback for San Francisco, who's on my team, he came back this week. And then, so that team's actually fully healthy, which is kind of amazing.
no, that's awesome.
Let's see. My work league is CD Lamb is out. He got hurt last week. Mike Evans is out. He got hurt last week. Joe Mixon is out. He hasn't played yet this regular season. He's supposed to return next week. Yeah. And
Okay.
then in my former work league, because I still have friends over there, I had a guy go down today. His name's Malik Neighbors. He's a receiver for New York for the Giants.
Okay.
He went down. They think he tore his ACL, which means he'll be out for the rest of the season. I did have the running back from Washington who tore his Achilles in the second week. I did have him, maybe third week. So I dropped him because he's done for the season.
Yeah.
And then I have another receiver from the Washington Commanders who was out this week as well for a quad injury. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And it's only week 4.
Well, football's
And we've
very.
had 2 season-ending injuries already.
I mean, football's very rough, so it's not surprising. But yeah, no, that is also kind of surprising how like early it is for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
So it's unfortunate, but that's the way the dice roll. So we got to figure things out.
Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
So okay, well, I guess that will conclude our challenge section. And then, oh, there goes the dogs. They're barking at someone outside.
I hear puppies.
Yep, yep. They're being guard dogs for probably squirrels. But no, I have not been at trivia for the last 2 weeks. You have been at trivia for the last 2 weeks because I have
I
been
have.
training one of our new guys that's going to be helping out with my job position.
Which that's really good. I'm glad that they've got some help for you.
Yeah, but oh my god, so to keep it minimum so that way I don't have to like do too much editing on this,
Yeah.
they were expecting him to just start taking calls by himself within like a day or two.
Oh,
Yeah. And so that's
glad you're training him.
exactly because he had no knowledge of solar or electrical. So
Mm-hmm.
someone had to show him. And my boss has been too busy to be able to even talk to him. So it's
Yes.
literally just been me.
Yeah.
And this week he's probably going to be by himself because my boss is not going to be able to handle both phone calls as well as all the other stuff he's dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well.
yeah, I mean, so far the few things that like I've made him do on his own with me shadowing him, he's done really well. So there's like one or two things that he's not catching, but it's the same thing for all of those projects. So I just
Yeah.
need to like show him, hey, if they've got this, we're good. But other than that, that's really it for work. So hopefully, not after this week, hopefully next week, I will be able to go back to trivia and join you guys.
Yay!
But we'll see. This week is also going to be showing off a lot of things. I'll talk to you later about that. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
But to our listeners, please know that this episode and the last few have not been the best quality of videos, and that's because one, my computer hates it whenever I edit. So, but I think I found a trick to where I can get you the best quality that I am very proud of. And to be able to upload it for you guys so that way you can have the visuals. We can do videos and photos in with the podcast recording and all that. So I do apologize about that. I would do camera with this one, but I look just as much as I feel. So
I get it.
yeah,
I really do.
it's not fun. It's not fun. I think the zombies on Walking Dead look better than me.
Dang, bro.
It's been a fun weekend. It's been a fun weekend. But other than that, is there anything that you want to report from the trivia weeks?
We won, and then we got second. That's about it.
I saw the photo from the first place win, but I don't think I saw a photo from the second place win.
Yeah, I don't know that he's posted it yet.
But that was
Because I know
That was
the
like-
first place one he posted like the next week.
oh, so that
Yeah.
first place wasn't from like this last week. It was from the week prior.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So
Yeah.
okay.
But we've had a lower number of teams the last couple times, but it's still been a pretty tight competition. The general knowledge round this week was, oh man, I was like, what the heck? Because there were some questions in there that like I felt bad for, not bad, but like I was like, oh, I should know some of this. But the three of us that were there were just kind of like, we don't know.
yeah.
So if we got any right, it was it was sheer dumb luck.
And you know, sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yep. Yep. So,
Well,
but no, it's been good.
well, I'm
We've
glad
missed
that.
you.
Well, and I've missed you guys too. These late nights have really been taking a toll on me, but I think we're finally getting on it. So there's that. But I'm glad that we are still having like competition around. I'm assuming Moss Masochist is still there.
Yep, they are.
Good, good. If not, I'd have to hunt them down. So, But
Lily's coming for you.
good. Good. I'm coming for him.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling Will that you're coming for him.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Sorry. My bad. That's right,
You're a
Will.
little loopy. It's fine.
Yeah, just a lot. Just a lot. But all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call that just so that way I can go back and sleep so that way I can hopefully get better soon or faster. But Bree, where can they find us?
So we are on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast. Yes, ma'am.
At BBL After Trivia. And I recommend making sure you have the After Trivia in there.
Yes, please do, because we don't want you to find us getting a BBL. Also, please know that on Instagram, Bree has been doing trivia questions every day, and she does not get paid for this. So please be nice to her. And if you are not nice, I will give her the blessing of blocking you. So that way,
Ooh.
yeah. So, thankfully, as far as I know, no one's been like rude, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's been good.
So good. Thank you for being polite and just answering the questions and helping build the community in a positive way. So we really hope that it keeps going that direction. So thank you so much.
And hopefully you learned something too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, there was one question that you did the other day that I kind of learned something, but I don't remember what it was.
Nice.
I know. As soon as I see it, I'll probably be able to tell you what it is, but right now I can't. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, please know that you can also email us at bblaftertrivia@gmail.com. If you have a question for us to test our knowledge, put trivia in the subject line. If it's a question for us, put FAQ. And if it's something that you want to share, put fun fact and we'll share it. We do read all emails, but so far we have had none. So please talk to us. We are here for you. So, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Brandon.
And I'm Bree, remotely.
We will be back later. Bye.
Bye.